Okay, 33. This one I'm evaluating the derivative. So the first term, the derivative of e to the u, is e to the u times the derivative of u. So this is trickier than it looks. It's 3 e to the xy times the derivative of xy. Okay, and we'll come back to that. The derivative of the rest, the derivative of negative x is negative 1, and then 0. So we still need to figure out the derivative of xy. That's going to require product rule. You have an x, you have a y. Derivative of x is 1. Derivative of y, dy dx. Crisscross. So we have 3 e to the xy, parentheses, my product rule. X dy dx plus y minus 1 equals 0. Now, in order to get the dy dx by itself, I'm going to have to first get rid of parentheses. So as ugly as it is, you're just going to distribute is all you're going to do. Okay? So multiply. You get 3. I'll put the x first, and then the e to the xy, and then the dy dx. Just smush it all together. And then 3 e to the x times y is 3y e to the xy. It doesn't matter what order you put those in. And now you can get the dy dx by itself. Move everything that doesn't have a dy dx to the right, and then divide. Now, here's a little FYI, though. I should tell you guys, all of you this. Hold on. If the question is just solve for dy dx, then you have to get the dy dx algebraically before you do anything else. But for these where you have to plug in numbers, once the dy dx shows up in the problem way back here, you could plug in your values of x and y as early as right here. You don't have to get the dy dx by itself before plugging in the x and the y. So rather than get the dy dx by itself, which is just a little bit more time consuming, it might be faster to plug in that x is 3 and y is 0 right now. Okay? So just wanted to give you a heads up. Because if y is 0, then this is a 0, and this is a 0. And this is a 0. What's e to the 0 going to be? Anything to the 0 power is 1. That goes away. So I have much less to worry about. This is 3 times 0. That's gone. So all I really have to do is plug in that x is 3 right here. And I'm going to get 9 dy dx minus 1 equals 0. That might be a lot easier to solve than trying to get the dy dx by itself. So now I can just solve for dy dx, add 1 and divide by 9. Add 1, divide by 9. 1/9. Okay, did that help?